My new course is out and on sale. It's called Deeper Worship Lyrics, and it's designed specifically for the worship songwriter. To celebrate the launch, we're going through my 10 Commandments of Worship Songwriting. One video per day of great tips and tricks to make your song better. I guarantee you that even if you didn't buy the course, but you just put these 10 principles into practice, your song would get better, your lyrics would have more punch and power, and you would communicate with your audience more deeply. So let's take a look at commandment number 5. All right, yesterday's commandment was number 6. Cliches put your audience to sleep. Do not put your audience to sleep. Today's number 5, use strong verbs. Cut adjectives and adverbs. So let's talk about why that is the case. Here's a simple sentence. The cat purred. Right? Cat is the noun or the subject, and purred is the verb. Well, what happens if I add adjectives and adverbs? The lazy cat softly purred. Lazy is the adjective because adjectives describe nouns, and softly purred, softly is the adverb because adverbs modify or describe purred. Well, the difference between the cat purred and the lazy cat softly purred is not very much. It's not much of an improvement because we've all seen lazy cats before, and cats generally purr softly. So it didn't really pull us into the experience. We don't have any new information. We don't, it just kind of sits there, kind of like the lazy cat. But let's take a look at another way of saying it. The cat curled its spine like a fiddlehead and hummed a low G into the hardwood floor. That's much more interesting. What was going on there? Well, first we have the metaphor. The cat curled its spine like a fiddlehead, right? A fiddlehead has that curly scroll up at the top of it. And we all know that cats are really flexible. And so when you see a cat kind of roll into itself, it kind of looks like a fiddlehead. Next, we have strong verbs. Curled, that's pretty good. And hummed a low G into the hardwood floor. Hummed rather than purred. Well, that's interesting because we don't think of the cat as singing, but in this sense, it is singing. Oh, and guess what? The verb that I had, the hummed a low G, is kind of related to a fiddlehead. That's this sort of a musical thing happening here. So this is a musical cat, right? So we're getting all of this extra information. We're more in the room next to the singing cat than we were before. Purred softly, not doing much for me. This sentence, much more inside the room in the experience of the cat. Instead of telling you that the cat is lazy, I brought the cat in and he showed you how lazy he is. That's what we want as writers, and we use metaphor and strong verbs to get there. Adjectives and adverbs, they don't quite do it. You would have been better off picking a better verb and using better imagery than filling your song with adjectives and adverbs. Does that mean you can never use one? No. But when you use one, if you use them sparingly, it makes them more powerful. If you pack them in, they dilute your meaning. So remember, use strong verbs and cut adjectives and adverbs. Thanks for watching, and remember, there's much more available in my full course, Deeper Worship Lyrics. We're halfway through the countdown, so make sure you click on the link nearby to learn more about the course. God bless and goodbye.